Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this Etheria restart video. So in this video, we're going to run through Borgne Nightmare and talk about the target prioritization as well as showcase our team for this run. So first of all, I'll be using Hellkit for today's run because Hellkit is going to showcase his true power right here. Because against this fight, there's actually two Krakens, one Sanya for the heal, one Tsukuyomi for the buff, and then Borgne for the DPS. So I had issues dealing with the double Krakens because I wasn't able to burst the Kraken down fast enough, and Kraken's freeze basically screwed up the tempo of my team in a lot of fights itself. So Hellkit is going to help me with the Strop barrier to prevent any sort of debuffs onto my team. So that will be today's style of the show. And for today's video, instead of talking about substitutes as well as the different gears that I have, we will talk more about the strategy that we're going to use for this fight. Okay, so if we were to run through some of the records done by other players, I think some of the most common carries would be Messiah and then Rimocha together with Grey, because you need to find some ways to deal with the Kraken, and there's two of them. So if you let any of them go through and the Kraken lands like a 3 or 4 unit freeze, the Borgne, the Sanya as well as the Tsukuyomi will just buff up and then run through your whole team. So yeah, if you take a look at this, we have Messiah right here dealing like massive damage. Since this is a constant carry, he's able to cleave through the units equally in terms of damage output. So Lien is pretty bad for this fight, unfortunately. So like there's like 4 water units or 4 blue units, so like Lien is pretty bad. Hellkit on the other hand, even though there's an elemental disadvantage, but we're using him mainly for the Strop barrier, which I'll showcase later. Okay, so this is pretty much it. So we have a whole bunch of healers. There's actually a Tiamat right here with Lien, pretty stacked up team over here with double healers. Double speed control and then 1 healer right here. So these are the more popular team to clear through this. Okay, so the time to beat, let's take a look at the fastest time to beat. There's no timer, right? So let's take a look at the recent clear. 3 minute plus, 2 minute plus. Okay, we're trying to beat those records with our team right here. And without further ado, let's run through the details over here. Force enforcement right here prevents you from dealing crit hit unless you have 4 or more buffs to remove the crit restriction. So this is quite easy because there's a lot of good buffers in the meta that most people should have, like Freya, like Lily, and a lot of other good buffers like Turandot as well as Chiaki. They're all decent for this fight, so you can use them for your buffing component. And then for myself, I'm running my Lily as usual. Okay, so these are the gears. I just upgraded the gears a little bit to increase her defensive capabilities. We have Marvel right here. So Marvel is mainly a semi DPS with the ability to push back, so that's for Marvel. Grey will be the secondary DPS to help with the removal of our Krakens as well, because we need some green units to do heavy damage against them to bring them down quickly. So crit buff is going to help with the restriction removal, and then we have Freya as a buffer for the team. Okay, and then we have Hellkit right here, full damage carry. Okay, so without further ado, let's start the battle. We don't actually need a healer because we have Hellkit. So Hellkit will be our sustain unit for the team. Right here, let's get the shield up. Okay, so the goal of this fight, to be really honest, is to either finish off the Sanya first or burst down both the Krakens at the same time. So that's why Rimocha plus Grey is a viable combo. But I think I'm going to burst down Sanya first, because I think that will be easier to achieve with my lineup. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our units attack all onto Sanya, because we have Hellkit, so Hellkit actually does more damage to Sanya right here. So this combo over here, when I use my normal attack, because my Hellkit has the twin trick right here, he will be able to normal attack Sanya and have the possibility to stun. So let's go. Stun? Okay, didn't proc unfortunately, it's fine. Try to silence her here, prevent any fuel. AoE attack once again. So once we have both the skills of Hellkit used, we're going to use Lily's ultimate right here. Freya buff up the whole team. So Tsukuyomi is going to get the speed buff, but the Kraken's not going to be able to freeze us. So this is our Strop barrier here, guys. Okay, this is the reason why I love Hellkit. So Sana is going to heal up a little bit, but I think it's fine. We should still have enough damage to bring her down. If Hellkit had actually stunned her, it would be so good. So right here we stun her, apply another shield for our whole team once again. Okay, so right now she's going to be sniped down later. So we can start dealing with the Krakens right here, because right here my Grey has an AoE. Swipe! Okay, done. So no healer. Should be able to finish them off one by one. Speed buff. So Tsukuyomi's buff is pretty annoying if you don't have any ways to deal with the Kraken. Yeah, but we have, so no problem. Okay. Bring down this guy first. Boom. Oh, the twin... the twin tree actually went on Grey right here. Okay, it's fine. I thought it would still be on Hellkit. Okay, oh, Borgne hits really hard here. Prevent the guy from using his skill. Being on Grey is actually not bad, because Grey actually hits harder against the Kraken. So right now we do have our Shroud Barrier, but I think the Kraken has ultimate in 3 turns, so it's fine. I think we're gonna stun. If we get a stun, we can ignore him for a while. Okay, so we can ignore him for a while. Unfortunately, Grey got sniped down. We don't have any form of revive, but I think it's fine. So we lose one of our DPS, but I think it's perfectly fine here. Get an AoE ultimate off. Yeah, so like if you have no ways to deal with the Kraken, you get frozen, then yeah, the Borgne is just gonna do so much damage, it's insane. I'll stun Tsukuyomi if we can. Oh, unfortunately we didn't get a stun off. Double buff. Okay, we got the ultimate from Marvel. Gonna push all of them back. Right now, this guy is still control, so I think we can afford to go on Tsukuyomi. Follow up, no stun, unfortunately. Okay, you get a shield up. Silence the 2 of them. Try to stun Borgne here. Oh, nice! We got him. Nice, so we're gonna keep him stunned here. Okay, so his turn is all the way at the back. Deal with the Tsukuyomi first. He didn't get to push her back. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna use the ultimate. Get our shield online once again. So this way we're not afraid of any form of debuffs. Okay, Marvel here is gonna push back Borgne. Speed up for the whole team. Boom! Ah, still not enough cause all of them are blue units. Okay, Freya's probably gonna do a little bit more damage. If we have Grey here, I think the killing will be much faster. It is what it is. The Kraken is not a threat now, so because like we have, I think we can just bring it down here. Stun? Nope, no stun. Let's buff ourselves in case. Borgne first, so we want to stun on him. Okay, no stun. Okay, Marvel's ultimate is back up once again, and then boop. And boop, boop. Ah. So close yet so far. Okay, so that's it for this video. Cleared it in 3 minutes 10 seconds right here. So my way of dealing with Kraken was to just shield myself with Hellkit's Shroud Barrier. Personally, to deal with the Krakens itself, double Remocha, or I mean double green units, or Messiah plus 1 green unit to quickly bring them down is probably the most standard way that most people are doing. So either that, you overstat yourself with a whole bunch of highly stated equipments, and then you come challenge this boss fight. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!